Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. As we've got the leader's jersey, we'll have to shoulder our responsibilities and set the pace in the peloton. But the main opponent today is the wind. Normally, we'd put a cross through this stage. But with the wind, the outcome is unclear. It's up to us to seize the opportunity for a good result. Have a good stage.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Finishes in the Rhone Valley are often the reserve of sprinters, and again this year, everything suggests that they will fight it out for the stage win. However, the win cannot be discounted, and it might put a damper on the smooth mechanics of the sprint trains. The riders have just set out and already there's an attack. The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees. The peloton has just joined up with a breakaway.
It makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favour a mass sprint and vie for the stage win. Unless, of course, a rider from the team is present in the breakaway. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you.
Former world champion and stage winner in the Tour de France, Alberto Rui Costa is a fearsome and experienced puncher. He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The next difficulty is also classified as third category. The first two to the top score 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Here's the positions over the last climb. His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The first intermediate sprint will soon be fought out, and unusually, the second will be contested less than 20 kilometres further on. An opportunity not to be missed to score maximum points towards the green jersey.
The head of the race is 3 kilometres from the intermediate sprint.
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. You've got to ride, guys, if you want a chance of a sprint victory. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The second intermediate sprint is approaching. The winner will pocket 20 points in the green jersey classification.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars!
We've lost the green jersey, guys. You'll have to pull your socks up.
Last time check with the breakaway. 1 minute. .30 lead for the head of the race. Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action. The red pennant, the sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. He tops the standings. He will climb onto the podium. He's amongst the leaders. He's amongst the leaders.
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today's source of comfort. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. Considering that we're top of the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Despite the somewhat uneven profile of the middle of the stage, the downward slope of the closing stretch will advantage the peloton and the teams trying to set up a bunched finish. Not for a mass sprint, but for a showdown between the best punchers. They're stepping on the pedal behind.
The middle of the stage is difficult on the legs because of the several short climbs. Getting into the early breakaway could prove useful for the mountain jersey. Have a good day, guys. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Allez, on lâche rien. Allez, allez.
His teammates are already supplying the pace to finish in a sprint. The breakaway is forewarned.
No problem. Do my best to help the guys.
The race leaders will soon be fighting it out for the first intermediate sprint of the day.
The short climbs are approaching, guys. No worries. We're too far from the finish for anything major to happen. Still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
The riders are beginning the ascent of the second difficulty of the day, the Col du Pilon. It's the longest climb of the day. Classified as second category, the ascent earns 5 points for the first rider, 3 points for the second, 2 points for the third, and 1 point for the fourth. The next King of the Mountains summit is ranked as a third category. Only the first 2 riders over the top will score points towards the best climber classification.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. They're riding hard behind. This is the moment to relax. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. You're the one with the most points for the green jersey in the breakaway. It's you who has the most mountain points within the lead group. He's got his teammates riding full out. You're going to have to up the pace at the front. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton.
c'est bien.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
As they pass through the town of Castellan, the riders will take advantage of the feed zone. They'll then climb the Col de Lec, the penultimate difficulty of the day. The Col de Lec is a second category climb. There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 points to be shared at the top.
Allez, vas-y, continue.
Vas-y, continue.
Allez, on lâche rien.
Continue comme ça. Oui. Allez.
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. His teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings. It will be difficult to increase the gap. Okay, guys, now it's downhill all the way to the foot of the Col de l'Orme. It should move fast, so stay well positioned.
The first 15 in the intermediate sprint score points for the green jersey. The first will pocket 20 extra points.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Continuez comme ça.
5 kilometers for the breakaway. It's going to be nip and tuck with the final small climb.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
And here's the Col de l'Homme for the front of the race. 2.7 kilometres of regular slope all the way to the finishing line. Only 2 kilometres left. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. The red pennant is in sight. Another kilometre of climbing for the front of the race.
He succeeded in avoiding all. He will climb onto the podium to receive. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional. We can say that everything is. He tops the standings and will receive.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the
Hello cycling fans everywhere. With the finish decided at the top of the Col de Turini, this stage is an important one for the general classification. With a climb of 15 kilometres, the slightest moment of weakness could prove fatal.
Guys, you must be awake from the start. It's uphill straight away and there are a number of climbs. It's a very demanding start. Go on, lads. Have a good day. It's looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Continue. Bravo les gars.
Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, courage. Bravo les gars, courage.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
Another king of the mountain climb coming up. The 5.6 kilometre Col de Châteauneuf with its average gradient of 4.6%.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Mais voilà.
Courage.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage.
Continue.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway.
Allez les gars.
There will be 10 mountain jersey points for the riders first over the top.
Continuez comme ça.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
You should perhaps be waiting for the group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. His teammates are taking things in hand behind the breakaway. Well done! You took the last time. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. Given that there's not much happening, lads, I think that I could follow you on a bike. At least now that there's some downhill.
The front runners are 10 kilometers from the first intermediate sprint. The intermediate sprint will be fought out in Nice. The riders will then again climb the Côte de Rimier, where the first mountain classification points of the stage are to be won.
The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue là.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. 1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. Penultimate difficulty of the day before the Col de Turini. Things will soon start to get serious.
Allez, les gars.
The first rider to the top of the climb will pocket 5 points towards the mountain standings. The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. The second intermediate sprint is approaching. It will be slightly peculiar in that it's uphill on the first slopes of the Turini. We're there. The first riders begin the climb of the Col de Turini, the real decider of this stage. Victorious in the 2019 Liège-Bastogne-Liège and the 2020 Tour of Lombardy, Jakob Fuglsang is also a specialist in week-long stage races. He has notably won the Critérium de Dauphiné on 2 occasions.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
Allez, 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 les gars. Courage. Bravo, les gars.
Continuez comme ça, les gars.
Allez, les gars.
With its 15 kilometres of slope at an average of 7.3%, the climbers will find an ideal playground on which to widen the time gaps. The Col de Turini is a first category climb. It will earn 10 points for the winner towards the mountains classification. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. Watch out, there's an attack. We've just passed the 10-kilometre marker, and it's the breakaway that's opening the road.
Continue comme ça.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Les gars. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, on y va, on y va, on y va.
Courage. Allez les gars.
Allez les gars, on continue là, plus vite, plus vite.
Courage, on continue.
Allez les gars. Youhou.
Allez,
Continuez comme ça.
continuez comme ça. Allez les gars.
Forza ragazzi, coraggio. Forza ragazzi, grandissima vittoria. Bravo, bravo. Tenete duro. Hop, 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 allez, allez, allez.
Allez les gars, courage. Ouais. Allez.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, continue comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, courage les gars, allez, courage, on continue.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Bravo les gars. Allez les gars. Courage.
Bien les gars, allez, allez. Allez.
Continuez comme ça.
Courage, on continue.
Vas-y, vas-y, ça monte.
Allez, on lâche rien.
Plus vite.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
On te suit. Oui, on est avec toi. On est avec toi. Allez.
5 kilometres for the lead rider. His lead is slim. Anything can still happen.
Continuez comme ça les gars. On est avec vous.
Bravo les gars. Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien. Allez.
Continuez comme ça. Courage. On continue.
Allez les gars, courage.
Les gars, on continue.
Laissez rien les gars. Allez. Ouais.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars.
Allez les gars, courage.
At less than 3 kilometres from the finish, nothing is guaranteed for the man in front. He's still under threat of being caught by his pursuers.
Allez les gars, courage.
Oui, allez, allez-y, foncez,
Continue comme ça.
Allez les gars, continue.
You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
Ladies and he tops the standings. He will climb onto the... We can say that he's amongst the leading...
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is... It's the final stage, guys. It's a day in the mountains. The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. With two first category summits, today's terrain will be one that favours the qualities of the climbers. However, they mustn't wait to make their move if they hope to carry the day, because the Col d'Ez, climax of the stage, is not as selective as the two previous climbs.
Looks like you're going it alone. Good luck.
"30 seconds lead.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
The breakaway will soon fight it out with the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway. When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The pass is a first category climb. The riders can score 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points towards the mountains classification. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. A teammate is beginning to lose touch. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
The descent will take the riders towards the Col de Turini, the main difficulty of the day.
He asked his teammates to maintain the tempo. He must feel on form today.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
The ascent of the Turini starts now for the front of the race.
There's another long climb ahead of you, lads. It's a bit steeper than the Col Saint-Martin, but there are no major pitfalls.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
I'll wait for you.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Allez les gars, continue là, plus vite, plus vite. Allez les gars, courage.
It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced.
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Plus vite, plus vite.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Allez les gars, courage.
Here's the positions over the last climb. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The front of the race is approaching the intermediate sprint. Remember that only the first 15 score any points for the green jersey classification.
Collective fall. It may create gaps. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Go, go, go. Allez, on y
The
va.
leader of the general classification does not... necessarily have to attack. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks and counter at the very end of the stage. It goes uphill for almost 9 kilometers, guys. Watch out for attacks. Even if we're far from the finish, it will be hard to organize a chase.
There will be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points at the top of the cold days for the mountains classification. Still 5 kilometers climbing for the first riders.
The yellow jersey is attacking. We've got to go, now!
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish. Final kilometer for the man at the front. The lead riders 1 minute 30 on the favourites.
He is all smiles as he's in sparkling form. He's amongst the leading riders. We can say that everything is...
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. Hi guys, welcome to this Primavera... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Northern Italy for the first monument of the cycling season, the Primavera Classica. This is a special race, if ever there was one. 300 kilometres, and very often you have to wait for the final 30 kilometres to see the scenario unfold. With the Cipressa and Poggio climbs, the punchers and their teammates often try to turn the screw in order to eliminate the sprinters, whereas the latter hang on desperately in order to take part in the sprint on the Via Roma at the heart of San Remo. The breakaway is losing ground.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat. Another 20 or so kilometres before the riders are onto roads with a few more slopes. The breakaway is losing ground. first significant climb of the day for the men at the front, the Colle del Giovo, 6 kilometres on an average slope of 3%.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The first riders are onto the coast. Another 50 kilometres of flat road, and then the race will enter its final chapter with the sequence of Capi, short climbs where the screw can be turned to cause problems for the pure sprinters.
Guys, we're coming to the first couple. From now on, you'll have to fight to stay at the front of the peloton. Come on, guys!
Here's the steepest of the 4 Capi that the riders will encounter, Capo Berta. The slope averages out at more than 6%. After this, only the Cipressa and Poggio climbs will remain. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. At the top of the Cipressa, there'll be a little over 10 kilometres to the foot of the Poggio, the final difficulty of the day.
He's just fallen. That may cost him some time in the overall standings.
Is accelerating.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Only 5 kilometres before the foot of the Poggio.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Is accelerating. Bunched peloton.
Understood. Stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
The peloton is onto the Poggio climb. There'll have to be an attack to eliminate the sprinters.
good. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Watch Out is trying to get away on a counter-attack.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
Only a kilometre left until the top of the Poggio. A lone rider begins the descent towards San Remo. He mustn't make any mistakes if he wants to win.
Courage, continue.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
Non mollare, continua così.
That's done. The man at the front. Is at the foot of the descent. He's only got 2 kilometres to go. The red pennant is in sight for the man in the front. Another short effort, and he should manage to cross the line as a winner.
Go! Don't give up! Right to the line! This monument is for you!
Ladies and gentlemen, I want an ovation for the champion who is about to cross the line.
Hi guys, welcome to this vlog. podium is good, but I was expecting more from you.